We did it. We made it. Thanks for sticking with me.
I'm just busting your balls, Tristan. I came upon it the other day when I was trying to find the shows we had to watch.
He's also had reality shows of people becoming...
And those are really awesome if you haven't watched them.
I've never watched them.
Oh, dude, they're really good. They're on Netflix.
What?
The Incredible People, like that he'll meet.
Oh, I've seen that. That's what I was talking about. Like, or I thought they were like called Superhumans or something.
Says the stream is offline. Oh, there it goes.
Wait, so if I go to Allerton Ave right now, I can see
YouTube.com/AllertonAve/live. Allerton Ave live/live. I'll tweet it out right now. Boom.
Let me know when you're ready, Tristan. I'll start.
Once my tweet goes through. What's going on here? It's just sitting there.
So this web page is not available.
There.
And this is how things go behind the scenes at a podcast.
You all ready?
I also do juggling. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Is Jason ready? Is Sweeney ready?
It took me a while, but I'm here.
You're all set.
Nod. Hey guys, welcome to Adapted, an AllertonAve.com podcast where we talk all things adapted. This is episode number 60. My name is Tristan, and joining me this week we've got Chad, Sweener, and Jason.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's going on?
Had a nice long week of watching TV this week. A lot of new shows on the docket.
Just a couple of new things in there.
Couple, dude. Guy watched 12 hours of TV. Luckily, we all love TV.
We love TV.
It might have been 12 hours. It was like 7 hours, I think.
It was 7 hours.
If you're watching it live. Otherwise, without commercials, you can fast forward through those.
Potato, Tristan.
Cuts out about 18 minutes.
Set aside time, man.
Cuts out 18 minutes, dude. Are you kidding me with that stat? Get out of here.
Let's jump right into it. And our first time on Adapted, that we're talking about, the actual episode we've been talking about for a while now in production, but Legends of Tomorrow, a spin-off of Arrow and Flash, and grabbing characters from that universe and throwing them together on this show, coined Legends. And I swear after this episode, I have a greater appreciation for at least one of the legends on the show.
Which one?
You want to know who?
If it's Captain Cold, I'm stopping the stream.
The Atom, which you would probably wouldn't have expected. But
he's the worst actor on television.
Are you kidding me?
No,
you're no longer
Shut
the
it
host.
down.
You're not the host.
And it's mostly because I just feel so bad for him. Like,
and there was the death of Adapted.
It's mostly because I feel bad for that character because he's just like he even said in this episode, I died and no one really cared, but
yeah,
this is why I want to do it. I want to become someone that actually people care about.
It's not gonna work.
I appreciate his.
I mean, if you would have at least said Dr. Martin Stein or something like that.
Yeah, when he's roofing people.
Hey, dude, he's a man with a plan, dude.
Gotta get it done, I guess.
What a weird show. Did anyone get like a Power Rangers vibe from this thing?
Yeah, I got a total like B movie, like I don't know vibe.
Like when they get on the ship and there's like a giant throne room of all the chairs, like Power Rangers, like they're about to like get into these things and Zord out.
The thing that I did notice that was weird is he's like, I need 8 people. There miraculously just happened to be 8 chairs there.
How many chairs were in that ship?
I know. It was like manifest destiny, dude.
No more, no less.
Just wait until later on this season when they die and there's gonna be like 8 chairs with like 3 empty ones just haunting and sitting there.
Dude, here was my question. Am I the only one that thought Sarah Lance looked like a meth addict that entire episode or what? Man, that girl looked brutal.
Was she the canary?
Just come back
White canary now.
Yeah.
Chris,
we talked about that pre-show.
The dead, so maybe that's why she looks a little coked out. I don't know.
Yeah, she was pretty bad, except for when she was putting a beat down in the bar. I thought that was pretty cool.
It was good, dude. The Firestorm or whatever his name, the fire dude, awful. He always talks with like a grunt, like he's trying to be like Batman or something, dude.
Are you talking about?
Are you talking about Heatwave? Captain Gold's?
Yeah, Heatwave.
Heatwave, yeah.
Yeah. I
thought he was pretty funny because he was so dumb. I love the 70s. Captain and Tennille. My mom played them all the time.
Who did Annie call Vandal Savage Randall, which I thought was funny. They were there for comic relief, and it kind of worked for the most part.
Yeah.
You guys feeling the time travel aspect of things, though?
I actually, surprisingly, I went into this show thinking it was going to be complete, utter crap. I'm not saying that it won't go that direction, but it piqued my interest. I kind of like the time travel. It's a little easier to digest than The Flash right now. I feel like I need to watch The Flash like 9 more times to figure some things out. But yeah, I mean, hot girl finding out she had a son.
That was weird.
Yeah, I know. That was awkward. Because who here thought he was like moving in and he was gonna give her a kiss? Because I thought for a second they were married.
Well, they're past lovers in other timelines and whatnot, or past lives.
Not hot girl and her son.
Oh, I thought you were the son.
When they were like being introduced, I'm like, oh my god, she was married to this guy, and I thought her sidekick was gonna be all pissed off, like, ooh, she had a kid.
Her sidekick.
I can't think of his name.
Hawkman. Yeah. I'm interested to see where else they're going to go. 70s is okay, but
I did like when they were like walking. They're like, man, the 70s are so bright.
You loved all the cheesy 70s jokes.
I do. It was a week of cheese and crackers for me, man.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the things that made it bearable for me, and it actually sucked me in, was how cheesy, and like I said in the beginning, like how much it reminded me of like watching the Power Rangers TV show. Like they got this weird villain that like got sent down to like stop them, and he's like in this over the top like gimmick, and then he's shooting lasers at this ship, and he's not damaging the ship, and he doesn't hit anybody.
Oh, like the bounty hunter guy?
Yeah, and it was like this weird battle where no one's hitting anything, and then they finally escape, dude. And there's
I know.
Like,
Captain Cold had the greatest one-liner when he's like, dude, anybody want to let me know what Boba Fett's doing out there? After they hit him with like a 67 or 70 whatever car that was.
Yeah, dude.
This to me is like kind of like the perfect show to watch, because everything like, I don't know, like everything else like Jessica Jones and stuff I keep bitching is like too serious, and this is just like even more corny than The Flash. Like it just, I don't know, is exactly what I wanted when like after watching Man in the High Castle and Jessica Jones, like I want to put this on and just like disappear. It's so cool.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
I'm
I
on
want
board.
them to go even further with it. Like,
yeah, I want them to fight dinosaurs. Like,
yes.
I want them to do like weird shit they would do in a comic, right? Like in a comic in the 60s, they'd all of a sudden be on Dinosaur Island. Like, fuck it, go for it.
Yes.
Like, I want them to take it that well. Maybe they will.
I could lose Hawkgirl and Hawkboy. Like, I just can't.
I could lose Captain Cold.
Hawkboy.
Captain Cold actually made me laugh. The way he talks is so annoying. But dude, when that show opened and the guy's like, "Are you gonna be like your father or your mother, dude?" And he stands up and he kills a kid. I'm like, what? This is pretty intense here.
The show's legit.
Then I come to find out it's the old colonel's or the captain's kid and his wife that actually were murdered.
So how many episodes of this do we get? This is
16.
like this is 16?
Something like that.
Holy shit! I thought it was like a mid-season, 10 episodes. Let's move on. Well,
that's gonna be going until May, I think, with Arrow and
that's
Flash.
too much. Oh man, you know what's gonna happen. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, well.
So this is a little bit different though, because it sounds like they'll be on a different time period every single episode. I hope, maybe.
We can hope. Hopefully, I mean that's a big budget.
That might speed things up, and they've been saying how much they went. This show has a high budget, so it should result in.
Yeah, I mean the special effects. The ship wasn't super cheesy, but I mean the inside of it was pretty cool. The CG for like the ship on the outside when it was taking off wasn't that bad.
No, the opening shot, like you could tell it was like TV, but it was like better than some stuff.
Right.
I mean, for a pilot, it was all right. I'm excited to see more.
I was expecting bigger things from Rip Hunter because I've been waiting to see Rip Hunter finally, and now we have him, and I think that might take a little bit more time for him to develop since he's the only guy that's a really new character for this universe.
And I want to see where he gets his little Men in Black zapper thing, dude. Because they all went out like a bunch of bitches to him, dude.
So ratings, what are you guys gonna give it?
I'm surprisingly gonna throw 4 at this thing. I was really entertained by it, and I wasn't expecting to be, and that's why it gets a high score. I think if I was excited for it, I probably would have set it at 3, but it exceeded my expectations, dude. So, just in how corny it is, dude. Don't go into it thinking you're gonna get some like, I don't know, semi-serious thing. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's meant to play off like a comic book.
I'm going with you. I'm going to go 4, but like it's super corny, super comic booky, but I don't know how long that's going to play. Like how many episodes of that I can take before I'm just like, ooh. Like the Arrow, right? Like we all liked the Arrow in the beginning, and then it just got like really corny. Like you couldn't take it. And it's because it was overkill.
Do you think shows are killing themselves because they do too many in a season?
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I think we all
Any
love
show out
like
there.
HBO shows and stuff because 10 episodes, and we can't. We just want more, and you can't get
Yeah.
it.
Do a few less and cut out the mid-season finale and all that bullshit and making us wait 3 or 4 more weeks, dude. It just irritates us.
And then fluff episodes and shit, dude. Like where they're just
Yeah.
like not advancing.
Give me
anything.
10 to 12 solid episodes. Even I think Jessica Jones has a couple episodes more than it needs, right? Like we already talked about that. But
Yeah.
yeah. What are you giving it, Tristan?
I'd give it a 4 as well. It's a show I've been looking forward to in a while. I love time travel. I love the dynamic of the show. And the characters might grow on me a little bit as we go. We'll see.
Dude, I feel like I'm going to blow everybody's minds away with this.
Don't give it a 5.
Dude, I'm going 5.
What?
No way.
Dude, I
Because it
was,
was in
I was on the fence between a 4 and a 5, and let me tell you why I'm going to give it a 5. Out of all 4 of us, I probably shit on this show the hardest, saying how horrible I thought it was going to be. I went into this thinking I wasn't going to be able to watch 8 minutes of this show, dude, and much less be able to make it through all of it and have some laughing. That's not to say that next week I might not be down to a 2, all right? But this opening one, for where it's at and from where my expectations were, mind blown.
All right. That's
Good point.
Well, let's get to another new show for us. Lucifer, new show on Fox that's based off a Lucifer comic book. Lucifer is a spinoff of the Sandman comic books. And thought we get a little bit different dynamic in this show, but it turns out it's just another cop show on Fox.
Is it going to stay that way, you think?
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be
He's her partner now.
even
man.
more now. Like he's an assistant to the detective department.
So what did you think
right
it was
away.
going to be?
The way the first trailer, and if you read my trailer story, going back to that, the way they explained it, it sounded like it was just going to be the devil's no longer in hell. He came to Los Angeles, and he's just there to he's bored, so he creates fun for himself. And I knew he was going to be involved with the cops in some way, but I didn't think he'd actually be made an honorary detective. It seemed a little too much for me there.
Yeah.
It's like a TV show safety net at this point. It's just throw him in a cop situation or a detective, and you got your story, man. Just
Maybe if they were maybe if she was like a private investigator, possibly that'd be okay. But a full blown cop detective,
I've never been a detective cop show person, and the fact that I got to watch 8 of them a week, I think that's the other thing is adding another one into the mix. I'm just dude, get out of there. I'm done.
Wait, what 8 cop shows do you watch a week?
X-Files,
Hill Street Blues?
The Flash,
Law and Order.
Jessica Jones,
for
SVU.
CIS shows.
Agent Carter, you said, right?
Agent Carter.
I don't know, man. I'm on. Maybe I'm giddy. Maybe it's the PBR brought to you by Milwaukee's Finest. I thought this show was awesome. I thought it was the best show of the week.
You just gave the other show 5.
I know that Hey,
Can't wait till we read
news
this.
break. 5 for Lucifer 2. 5s for everybody. I'm like Oprah.
Oh my god, if you're joining us for the first time, this is not how it normally goes. Sweeter's clearly drunk.
Dude, I thought it was funny. It made me laugh. I thought it was good. And when he was going up against the rapper and all that stuff. And the guy shoots at him. He's like, "Stop shooting, you idiots!" Dude, I thought it was just funny.
All right, you're allowed to think that. I don't know. I didn't like the actor playing that guy, or I didn't like the way he played that character. I don't know. It didn't seem cool enough to me. He didn't seem cool enough to be the devil. Like, he just didn't have it. Like, he was trying to do all these swap things, and I was just like, I don't know. This guy seems like kind of like a douche.
I really thought he'd have more powers.
Like fire, like he could throw fire.
Yeah, I was expecting to see flames, or at least that Emmendale guy that wanted him to come back to hell
had some wings.
He had wings.
He's his opposite. He's the angel.
So he's from hell, and Lucifer is a fallen angel. Like, he's got wings. He can sprout them out.
And then it's really not even about him having fun anymore. It's like him about like helping this lady.
Yeah.
And the preview for next week made it seem like Lucifer's gonna suddenly turn good.
Yeah. Not what I wanted.
I don't know.
I want an evil torn dude.
He's got this nightclub. They could have probably done a little bit more cooler things with that. Instead, he's the girl that got killed. It seemed like he genuinely cared for her, which doesn't sound like Lucifer to me.
That's not the Lucifer I know.
No.
Dude, Emmendale is an angel. He's not. He has nothing to do with hell.
He's trying to bring Lucifer back to hell.
Yes, because he's trying to restore the balance. That if he's in heaven, he needs to have Lucifer in hell. He's not.
So he's from heaven?
Yes, he's an angel, not a fallen angel.
That just makes the show better.
Well, we should not give our people misinformation.
Absolutely.
What is this, Gizmodo?
If we're gonna tell them to not watch.
Wow, we don't trash other people.
Huh. So you guys want to continue watching this show? You guys on board?
I don't.
I'll watch anything. I'm not gonna love it. Like, I didn't like the show. Like, this is not the kind of comic show I want to watch. This is just, it seemed like I was watching some like shitty comedy drama show that didn't have anything to do with comic books, except for the guy who had the wings. So no, I don't want to.
Yeah, and I never read the comic books, but my understanding is that they changed a lot of the dynamic of the comic.
I'd rather watch another episode of Constantine, for being perfectly honest.
Oh, wow.
Can we just go back to watching Arrow?
It's high praise.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm with
I
Chad.
feel like we can go back to watching Arrow, because I feel like we're going to have to watch back episodes, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. From what I caught from the end of my DVR right before or Legends of Tomorrow.
Are you secretly watching Arrow? Be real.
I'm not. Tristan is.
I watch Arrow every week.
Oh my god. How do you
really
watch
bad.
it?
Like, what's her name has to leave the team.
I gave Lucifer a 2 if we're going on scores.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 2 too, just because it was disappointing.
It didn't entertain me at all. There was like 2 hits on like comedy. The rest of stuff felt really cliche, and the jokes, like the hooker joke was probably the best joke in the whole show, and that was about it. Yeah. And then him manipulating people, not even in like fun ways. It's just like getting them to tell him like the secrets. And
Not in the fun way. When he went to the wedding and made her say that she didn't want to sleep with him and that she was marrying him for the money. That was fun.
You didn't see that coming?
It was fun.
No.
Everyone at that wedding knew that already.
Oh, the other okay part was the creepy like shrink lady who did like the yoga lady.
Yeah.
The very flexible one.
It creeped me out, but it was good.
I'm going to give this one a 2 as well. The character introductions I didn't buy, and the lady cop, who is Lucifer's partner now, her whole backstory, like, and they brought it up several times, like, didn't I see you naked in that one movie? And it just didn't work for me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She was a former really popular actress, and then she was recognizable.
She was the new Phoebe Cates.
Right, and somehow she decided to go into police work and become a detective. I understand her dad was in the police department.
Oh yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna arrest you," and then he takes the cuffs off, and then she's like, "Well, maybe not. Let's be friends."
Bazinga.
And then every person that they meet, like, didn't I see you in that one movie? Like, that's a joke that didn't work very well.
Bing.
I feel like you guys are harsh.
We like good TV, Sweener.
We like that great TV, like Legends of Tomorrow and Agent Carter.
Well, let's talk Agent Carter since you brought it up, Chad.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Let's do it.
Agent Carter and our first appearance of Howard Stark in an episode this season. Not so sure if he necessarily made the season better, because I think we're still in agreement that this season really isn't necessary.
Yeah, the show doesn't need to exist. Fact.
The show is brutal to watch.
It's bad when the show's only good parts is like the last couple minutes when something magical's happening.
I like that Sweeter was like, "This show is brutal to watch. I'll give it a 5." It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, are we gonna?
I appreciated I enjoyed when Howard Stark did the sciencey thing and sprayed the guy with whatever it was.
And then, but it's like he had to spray his throat so that.
Yeah, that was a little over the top though.
And it's like, God, this.
I did like it when they went undercover in that private club, and they just bring in all the girls. And
the thing that was so horrible about that is she just miraculously happens to find the secret bat cave, gets in there, the bug starts going haywire, the guy's in there, she's beating it with like her steel purse, and then she's hiding behind a chair like he's not gonna see her. Then she crawls out. This show is just so horrible, dude. And then it's like she's got on like her Sunday best. She's shadow boxing and hitting the heavy bag. There's a guy looking at her, and he's like, "Hey, you know what would be a really good idea, fellas? How about I put on this ski mask and sneak up behind her and try to get her into a rear naked chokehold and see if she'll tap out instead of, I don't know, maybe just shooting her? Stupid.
Good thing Jarvis is there.
Now we're going to take this into, like, synchronized swimming. Awful. That whole show is brutal.
And there's a recap.
There was one good joke in there when the undercover thing where she said, "Oh, it's a book," and she's pretending to be lost and whatnot. That was the one funny moment of the show.
No. 1 star. One.
1 star.
It's a 1 out of 5. I didn't like Agent Carter going in. Gave this show a total chance with the new change of scenery, and it's just as much as I just don't like it as much. Like before, I can accept it as a good show, but I don't accept it as a show I want to watch.
Sooner, what are you giving it?
Dude, I'm giving it a 2, and that's only because what's his name from that 70s show is on there. Yeah, that's it. This show's brutal, man. I mean, there's a show that should be on the chopping block. It's Agent Carter.
Yeah.
Can I get a name?
Yeah, I vote for the chopping block as well, man. I'm dropping a 2 on it. A 1 is pure crap, but I was saved at the end, so it gets a 2 just for the ending. But I feel like that was the same with me last week, is like the ending kept me like, okay, this is kind of cool, but I was just dragged through the mud for the whole show.
I'll give you that. The ending was okay, but that's not enough for me to want to watch it anymore.
Heck no, they need more of that. that's where it needs to be, man. Not these like...
Howard Stark just walking around being like, coffee, where's my coffee? Man, I need some coffee. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 2 as well. Thompson on the show really annoys me. He's probably the most annoying character on the show. The head of the SSR, the East Coast.
I don't know.
I feel like they're doing the exact same thing that they did with him last season as, he doesn't like Peggy and whatnot, and then he'll finally come around.
Yeah. It's the same angle again. It's like, you guys ran this Peggy thing into the ground, and she proved your worth. Like, stop doing it. But maybe that's just a sign of the times.
So irritating. Like, she's like that little yappity dog who thinks it's the big dog. It just keeps barking and annoying. Yeah,
dude, I couldn't work with her, right? Like, I could not work with her. I'd be like, stop it, Peggy. And it has nothing to do with sexism. I'd just be like, you're just not a good coworker. Like, just go start your own fucking thing. Leave everyone else alone.
And it's like, who is the guy who got turned invisible?
Was it Barnes? Was that his name?
The Invisible Man.
Yeah, it's like him and Peggy are just so awkward.
Wilkes.
Yeah, they're just so awkward. It's like awkward.
And she has to constantly defend herself that, I don't have feelings for him whatsoever. And yeah.
It's like, who are you kidding?
Officially, this show has been cut.
It's official?
It's official.
ABC cancels it. Heard it here first.
Officially official.
The ratings aren't going up for them at all. They had a 0.9 rating in the debut, and this week, exact same rating, which normally there's some change in there, whether down or up, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's the end of that.
That's the end of that. Star Wars Rebels show that we were welcoming back, and this one, Princess Leia, showed up. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but they threw in a lot of iconic Star Wars music in this episode.
I did not catch it.
Score.
I'm really bad with like catching music and scores and stuff. Like people notice like in the Star Wars trailer the Princess Leia theme song and stuff. Like I'm way off on that stuff, man.
I had never heard it in these cartoons, but this is the first time they threw it in there. I'm guessing because Leia made an appearance in this episode. You guys enjoy the Leia appearance?
Well, I was gonna ask you, man. Like, was it needed? Like, was it good addition? Like, did it kind of work or?
I like it because it sets up the Rebels and the future of the Rebels.
Because it's before A New Hope and all that stuff. So, I mean, I think it focused a lot on her. I don't know. I wasn't really too impressed with Ezra this episode, man. He was just kind of annoying.
He's just trying to show off, it seemed.
Yeah, and here was the thing that I thought was so the gravity locks, cool, dude. I thought it was really cool when they flew in two at walkers or AT walkers, as Tristan calls them.
I call them ads. Chad calls me.
Okay, sorry, my bad. I apologize. But it's like, so they're gonna fly in and they're gonna throw 3 missiles at that AT walker and it's gonna go down. They're like indestructible, or like they're tough, and they just think that they're gonna come in. And then Kanan comes in with
jumps in there and takes
lightsaber, and dude, a lightsaber is not just gonna chop through an AT walker's leg like that, dude. A lightsaber doesn't even cut through a blast door. It's a slow, meticulous process, and he's just like zip, done. Hey, why didn't you just do that to the other one too?
Yeah, I felt like they were. This episode it seemed like it promised more than it delivered in some aspects.
Right.
Kind of sums up the show in general, if you ask me.
So quick scores on Star Wars Rebels, because it is a short episode, only 30-minute episode. So I'm going to go with a 3, just average for me. Nothing more, nothing less. Just average. Princess Leia being in there was good, but
it didn't do it. It didn't.
It's gonna take another episode or 2 probably for.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It was close to a 4 because Kanan and Ezra get knocked out, and that was pretty awesome.
Because Ezra is kind of a little bitch.
He is kind of a little bitch. He's always got his blaster set to stun.
3 as well. 3 around the block.
3, all around the board. All right. And what else we got? We got The Flash. And I really enjoyed this one. I'll say right from the beginning. Origin story of the Reverse Flash. I love this kind of stuff. I don't know how you guys felt about it.
I couldn't stand. I mean, that stuff was cool, but the stuff with Barry and
Patty.
Oh yeah, that knocked my.
Let's talk about that before we get into the good stuff. Because we always talk about the bad stuff last, and then we score it. Let's just get this out of the way.
Did anyone else think that Patty was already gone before this episode?
She was gone. You celebrated it last week. You toasted your champagne with us. We were all stoked.
Here was the annoying thing about old Patty, is that she put it all on Barry. Like, all of a sudden, she figures out that old Barrister is the Flash, and then she comes up and she's like, oh, well, I'm going to leave in like a couple hours on the train, because who leaves on a train anyways? But I know you're the Flash, Barry, so if you want me to stay, I'll stay. Only because you're the Flash now, so I can fight crime with him during the day and then come home to you. Dude, what a manipulative woman, dude.
Well, to be fair, the train is Barry's kind of makeout spot, because he made out last season with the chick from Arrow on the train.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody's got a spot,
right? a lot to travel around these different cities,
Dude,
Starling City and
Then
Midway
when
City.
she fake called Barry,
That was the worst, dude.
oh,
I had
I was like,
flashbacks.
no.
it's speed slap like this.
That was so mean.
And of course, they left it
Like,
open-ended.
Old
'Cause you-
girlfriends, dude. I'm on your porch, and then you go home and you're not there, or she is there, and it's just weird,
Yeah,
man.
she's there, and it's just really uncomfortable for you and your new girlfriend.
Yep, we're here. We're here too.
Cool, we're
It
all
kind
here.
of seemed like their only reason for even having Patty on this season to distance the whole Barry Iris thing for a bit.
That and to make Barry like come to terms with like that he can never have a lady.
Right.
He can never have a lady for other reasons. 'Cause that's just like another reason. Like, why can't he have a lady? The guy on Arrow is, everybody knows who the fuck he is. He can have a lady.
He's the mayor.
Yeah. Like,
He's running from there.
Barry, basically, he took his, he might as well have taken his mask off in the subway when he stopped doing his face thing. He's just standing in the train, like, everyone can see who he is. Like,
And that's the whole struggle of every superhero, like revealing their identity and even having an actual life outside being a superhero. Can they have a family at some point? Some people can make it work. Some people have consequences with it, where people around them might die.
They tried to do it, but I don't think they did it in an impactful way. Like, it was like we all saw it coming and we knew what they were doing, and they just didn't execute it very well because no one liked Patty and no one wanted that relationship to work. So
no.
it didn't matter.
Let's get to the good
Joe's
stuff.
cover too. Joe's cover was like, "No, he's not the Flash."
Yeah.
Well played, Joe.
Dude, the whole Jay Garrick thing with Caitlin.
That one, well, the ending result of it was kind of interesting because
It's
he
just like-
revealed the Earth One counterpart of him. His name is Hunter Zolomon, and that name is meaningful because in the comics, Professor Zoom or Zoom, his name was Hunter Zolomon. I don't know how they can. So I don't know if they're just teasing that at the comic book readers, or if Zoom really is Hunter Zolomon, and I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because Hunter Zolomon lives on Earth 1, Zoom is from Earth 2, so that doesn't make sense to me. But who
Maybe
knows?
Zoom lives on Earth 1.
He's from Earth 1 and he found a way to Earth 2.
Yeah.
But he was created in the Harrison Wells explosion on Earth 2.
Or was
Yeah.
he?
Boom.
Possible.
Time
That's
travel.
what happens with time travel. Yeah, you can change anything you want. That's the
So I
freedom.
think they're putting the breadcrumbs down on that one. We'll find out a little bit more about Hunter Zolomon and Zoom, and if they are the same person or not.
How about
So it's
Turtle
like-
being dead?
Turtle's dead, yeah,
Oh, we knew that last episode, didn't we?
No.
but it's not revealed to everyone.
yeah.
I mean, obviously Harrison Wells. I feel like at this point, with everything he's doing, he's sabotaging the Star Lab group.
You think
Many-
so?
Oh yeah, he almost killed Cisco in this episode.
Or did he help him?
Yeah.
Wait, how did he kill him when he told Flash to go back in time and
Once he turned those vibe powers on, things got out of control.
Well,
He's just
I
teaching
think
He
he
was
was
then
trying to-
fading away because of Reverse Flash was captured, but
I think he's trying to siphon powers from.
I like
But-
Cisco going down there being like, "I'm the one that put you in here,
Dude.
bitch."
When he said bye, Felicia, I almost fucking turned the flash
what's
off.
wrong with that?
Why?
That was
It was
dumb.
funny.
That's so
was funny.
stupid.
Wait, why? Why did
It's just
I
a
like
dumb
that and everyone
joke.
else didn't
It
like
isn't
that? Oh,
funny
okay.
anymore.
Oh,
I thought it
What's
was
that?
funny.
I thought it was okay.
Ugh. It's the most overused joke that, like, if you even have a Facebook account, you probably see it like 1,000 times a day.
Oh yeah, I don't see that on my Facebook. My friends don't post that. All I
Tristan
get is
posts
cat
it, like,
pictures.
once a day.
I know your audience.
Yeah. Maybe Sweetheart still posts that.
So did you guys enjoy the origin story of the Reverse Flash like I did?
No, Felicia.
No, none of us ever enjoy these things as much as you do, Tristan.
Actually,
Well
I
done.
didn't think this one was that bad. I thought there were some confusing parts to it and stuff like that, but
I liked earlier on in the episode, Harrison Wells. I had a moment like Back to the Future where Doc Brown was drawing on the chalkboard explaining different timelines. Harrison Wells was kind of doing the same thing. I don't know if you guys.
I know, and I was like trying to like pay attention to see how it was going, but then I was like,
He's explaining the time shifts and everything, and if Reverse Flash from the future travels back to the past, and
I'm confused.
Yeah, and like so then they're like, why can't they say Barry's mom? And he's like, well, blah 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 blah.
it's already happened.
Yeah, and I'm like, but that's what time travel's all about.
Can we start a Google Doc to keep track of this?
I mean, I think we need.
I need a vision board.
Yeah. We just need like a wall in the office that's like Homeland style. That's just connecting all the dots so we can piece this together. I'm gonna have Tristan work on that.
All right.
Make sure to get some string.
Red.
It'll have string.
We'll have all different color strings because different things need different things.
Yeah, like red should be Earth 1 and blue should be Earth 2.
Okay.
Yellow should be Cisco.
What about the other Earths? Once those pop in?
Well,
52
we haven't
Earths.
gotten there yet.
Holy shit, this is gonna be
Or
hard.
have we? So scores for this episode, what are you guys giving it?
I'll give it a 3. It was good. It was all right. Patty stuff killed me, dude. Dragged it through the mud. Bye, Felicia. Awful. No big baddie to fight in this one, dude. And then the resolution of just getting Zoom out of there annoyed me. But
Reverse Flash was a baddie.
or reverse Flash. Thank you. Sorry, but getting him out of there, I just like put him in a cage, getting rid of him, dude. It was just not the direction I wanted to see it go, but it had to go that way, I guess.
The other thing was that they just happened to be able to hack into any camera anywhere and see that Barry was going to try to kill the Reverse Flash. I'm like, oh man. But I'm going to give it a 4. I thought overall it was pretty good.
It was garbage. It was shit. It was terrible. I'm gonna give it a 4.
No, just the part
just
with
kidding.
Patty was annoying. The small little technical difficulties where they can hack into anything in 3.1 seconds.
Patty
Yeah.
had 23
Oh,
minutes of
okay.
time in the show.
Too much
just-
Patty, man. Too much Patty. I didn't like her little trick. I'm gonna give it a 3.
like the backstories and like the whole Cisco thing minus the Bye Felicia.
Oh yeah, I liked Cisco.
I like them running around. Like, you know, I was kind of rooting like, hey, Flash, you don't gotta do shit, man. Sorry, Cisco, you gotta go.
Wow, giving it a 4. What he said.
I was close to giving it a 5 with the whole origin story, but Patty did knock me down a letter grade there, so 4 for me.
Number.
And yeah,
The train scene
Wow.
literally fucking killed it almost.
Yeah, you're really upset that he's taking multiple chicks to the same makeout spot.
No, just that scene like was just poorly done, dude. Not needed even. Wait, she already knew it was the Flash. Like, dude,
Right.
At least she
It
didn't
is-
put her hand on the window like as he was like going past or something. We didn't get that. He didn't go that far.
I wish
No,
the train
but
would've
she
blew.
was looking out the window and you saw like the flash off of her face from when he.
I know that was. I thought that was actually kind of cool. It was a good touch. It was good.
it was pretty
When he
good.
took the bolts off the car in the opening scene, that was great. When he took the
That
tires
was
off.
really awesome.
Jason
Yes.
immediately went and watched Love Actually as soon as that scene was over.
I did. That's a fact.
The fight scenes between Reverse Flash and Flash were a lot of fun too. When Flash phased through that wall and just delivered a big punch at him, that was a lot of fun. When at Mercury Labs
Yeah.
to save
was okay.
that doctor, I liked it. A little worried about next week because it seems to be focused more on Wally West, and I'm really not feeling Wally West whatsoever.
Oh, that guy,
Yeah.
that actor is terrible. Terrible actor. Bad decision.
So
I know
we
it's a
do get-
CW, but oof.
We do get Tar Pit's villain next week, so
Yeah.
enjoy that.
The other thing is there hasn't been a lot of Iris, so that's really made this pretty good because her attempt at like serious acting with her mom in the hospital was just awful.
Yeah, she's one of the worst actresses on television, so she hasn't gotten any better over the last year. That's for sure.
I'm sure there's worse actresses than her on television, no? I'm sure they're out there.
Oh man, I don't know. Not on the shows we watch.
Well, maybe not.
I mean, her best movie to date is The Craigslist Killer.
Possibly.
I don't even know what that is. That sounds terrible.
All right. Well, let's get on with the Man in the High Castle, who has actually a really great actress as one of the heads of the show.
Chad's in love with her.
And awesome episode as they celebrated BA Day. And with VA Day, there were a couple people that were ousted in some ways of whether they were spies or what have you. But fun little episode with VA Day, I thought.
Cool. It's cool to watch the celebration. Like, just to,
Mhm.
like, I feel like such a bad person. Like, every time I'm like, oh, I love the imagery in this show, but just like the celebration and the flags and just everyone getting behind it like it's the 4th, it's just so cool in such a negative way.
I was still a little surprised that still baseball is a part of the country still.
It should have been soccer,
I-
right?
I would imagine, because
But
I would
Americans
thought-
were like already loved baseball, like, and they didn't change a lot of Americans' things, so you can't force
but like
people.
over in San Francisco, they have like dojos and whatnot everywhere.
True.
I would have thought
Yeah.
that baseball wouldn't have been so prevalent still.
Like, you would have think they
And-
would have turned the Yankees into a soccer team.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And German took over, so you'd have thought their ways would have maybe translated a little bit more.
Maybe they've always loved baseball and were afraid to admit it.
The
Now
Germans,
got
they
two
just
teams.
suck at it, right? Like, Germans
I haven't
suck at
seen
baseball.
I've been to Germany. I haven't seen. There's nothing with baseball over there. It seems there might be, but I just didn't see it.
Yeah, no, Germany's definitely known for their baseball. They're really good in the the World Cup of baseball.
I saw the soccer stadium
The Bundesliga soccer stadium. Which team? Bayern
in
Munich.
Munich.
The Allianz Arena.
That's a really cool looking
Look
stadium.
at Sweener dropping the real name.
Yeah, dude, and it's not just Bayern Munich. It's Hoffenheim 1808 too. I believe they share a stadium, the two of them.
Oh, never knew that. Fun fact. So yeah, this is a good episode. I think the show is. I liked the party.
Yeah, the party was a lot of fun, and the Obergruppenführer's friend is his name Rudolph, I believe.
Rudolph Wegener.
Yeah, Wagner. And he was like automatically the Obergruppenführer like read through him. Once he picked him up, he pretty much revealed. That's probably one of my favorite characters on the show. This Obergruppenführer, not for good reasons.
Obergruppenführer is the best character on the
Yeah.
show. There's no question. That guy is just fucking pure evil, like through and through. Like, even his wife doesn't like him.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh, the way he is, you can see it coming a mile away, dude. His kid likes him though.
Yeah,
Well, his kid doesn't.
maybe
have a
just
choice.
because he's a kid, he doesn't know better. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
And yeah, over in San Francisco, things are not going so great for Frank and Juliana. As their thing, I don't think things will ever return for them back how
Yeah,
they used to
no, that relationship is pretty much toast. When you have when someone's family dies because of you, it's kind of changes things.
be. And
right?
she's still lying to him about going to the dojo when she never went, or she wasn't allowed there.
That's what I
anymore.
don't understand. Like, why doesn't she just come clean?
Yeah, she's already screwed things up pretty significantly. I would think that she should probably start telling the truth.
Juliana's a terrible person. I know you guys all love her, but I just hate her.
Yeah.
She's just poor fucking Frank, man. Poor Frank. Poor Big Hands. Poor that whole crew.
And then Joe on the East Coast at that party, he was caught looking through the Obergruppenführer's things. Wonder how big of an impact that's going to be.
Was that a setup, you think? Like, to
You think
test
so?
him? I don't know. I was wondering if he set
I
him
feel
up.
like they do a lot of tests.
Yeah, like,
Like,
I feel like he was like, I know this guy, I'm gonna see if this guy's gonna do it. He's probably gonna do it. I'm just gonna kind of like set him up and see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes me want to watch the next episode right away to see what happens after all these people are being arrested and caught for possible treason. So,
Yeah, I mean, I like where the show's going.
what score would you give this week's episode?
I would give this week definitely. I give it a 4. This is one of I think I just love the imagery in this episode so much, and I really liked the suspense of getting caught going through all this shit and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. So 4.
Chad, what would you give it?
I didn't get a chance to see this
No?
episode.
I didn't think you did. I could tell.
Sorry, guys.
But I'd give it a 4 as well. The VA Day celebration was really cool to see. Yeah. Can't wait till next week to see what happens. we'll be talking about it for sure. And another show we got, Jessica Jones.
Yes.
The new dynamic duo of Jessica Jones and Kilgrave.
But did you love this episode more than anything in the world, or what?
No, dude. It's just finally, let's get it over with, dude. A 1.
Wait, I thought this episode was kind of cool.
I know you would. I know all you guys probably thought it was good, dude. It was not good.
Why? Because I thought I like Kilgrave a lot in this episode. Like, I like the way he treats his servants.
The factor was that you kind of learned, like, about his childhood, which kind of explains a lot. But...
Yeah, you learned about his childhood. You learned about Jessica Jones' like crazy neighbor.
And how her family died.
Yeah, the ending of the episode was awesome.
That was the only good part.
Like, there was a lot of cool things, like all the different safe things. Like, just watching Kilgrave have like little things set up to like protect him, like the ending, or the guard showing up, or like
him torturing
those people.
Yeah, him torturing those 2 servants of his where
can't really close their eyes.
Yeah,
was crazy. Or like
eating mixed nuts.
Or just like walking out the door and being like, if I'm not back in 2 hours, rip your faces off. It's just like, holy shit, he's so great. I love him. Like he's growing on me. I think
on the flip side, Jessica Jones is still in the same ratty clothes, even though she's with Kilgrave. Dude.
Those fucking jeans, dude.
Maybe she didn't bring up.
You know what really bugged me? She threw him on his shoulders to carry him out, and she like struggled getting up. It really fucking threw me out of the episode again. Every time they do shit like that, it really bugs me.
And then when she super jumped out of there, I was like,
yeah, that was bad. I hate flying on TV shows because they can never do it right. And this one, they didn't even show it because they knew it was going to look bad.
They just showed her shitty military boots fly out of the screen, dude.
And the reactions of like, holy cow, you see that?
Did she fly? I thought she couldn't fly. She could just really jump well.
She can fly, but not well.
It's a jump. It's a really strong jump.
What did you hate about this episode, Chad?
I just am not like enjoying
She is just such a bad actress, man. Like when she went over to Trisha's and she's like,
wait, I thought Iris was the worst actress out there.
Well, those two should duke it. They should go on whatever that thing is.
I really don't think Kristen Ritter's a bad actress.
There's some times where I'm just like, what is she doing? She's clearly acting here. It just really bugs me. I'm with Sweener on that one. I've said it before too. Yeah, like ugh. Like when she's grabbing the food, it was just not believable to me that she was like grabbing all that food and eating it at the table, like the pancakes and shit. It's just like I just felt like she's like character acting. I feel actually during that scene, I thought Kilgrave looked at her as like, "Bitch, we're trying to shoot a scene here."
And she's got like that little short shirt on, but yet she's gonna stuff the phone down the back of her pants. And when she gets up to go talk to the neighbor, like Kilgrave isn't gonna see that phone right there. I was like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, my favorite part of the episode was when Jessica was trying to, in some ways, teach Kilgrave, like, this is what it would be like if you were a hero, when she was taking him
around. That's good too, yeah.
I really enjoyed that aspect of the episode. Like,
I like how he didn't grasp it.
Of how damaged Kilgrave is, and the reveal of his past. Like,
how many episodes do we need to see how damaged he is? Better. Like every episode.
They're building a good character with him. Like I said, this is like 4 or 5 episodes, way more than
they revealed new things this week about Kilgrave.
About his background, but you're like how damaged he is. We've known he's damaged, and plus how
we didn't know he about his parents and everything.
Dude, I just couldn't stand that he made a whole house and they're just hanging out in the house, sleeping together, sitting on the couch, having dinner. It's just dumb to me. I just couldn't stand it. And it took me out of the episode, so like I couldn't see anything good.
2 glasses of wine, and it's like they have wine, but yet she's drinking it out of just like a regular milk glass. Dude, they don't have like a wine glass. Come on, man.
That's awesome.
Maybe he didn't get wine glasses for his new house yet.
And then like the backyard, and then
the
like
glass, and then she gets up and she's like, "Sorry," and then.
Oh, I don't know.
With her. She's not even bow-legged because their knees like clapping against each other. Maybe that's what just drives me crazy, dude. I'm sorry.
I did not know she was bow-legged until right now.
No, bow-legged means she like walks with like her knees out, like her knees are in and like.
Really, a superhero with leg issues, huh?
it just drives me crazy, dude. When you see her walk,
Oh man, now I'm gonna be watching for that every time.
I mean, I can't be too hard on it. I think it was a 3. It wasn't a horrible episode, but it wasn't like great. It was just the middle of the line.
You guys are killing me tonight.
I'm like Tristan. I like the backstory on Kilgrave. I like that you found out like that his parents were like experimenting on him, and that do we think that he actually killed his parents when he took control over them right there, like on the film?
You would think so.
Yeah.
I thought he said he didn't kill his parents, or
I think
there was something about they were talking about.
Yeah, he did make like a reference that he didn't kill his parents. Like I think she asked him, and he said something like, "No, I didn't," or something like. He kind of left it really vague, but I bet he did.
Yeah, you know, and it's like I kind of get it. Like Jessica Jones, like you are the reason why your family's dead.
Yeah, I loved like what Tristan said about like the trying to make him a hero, where she was like saving someone doesn't like eliminate killing somebody. Like it's not a 1-for-1 situation, and he totally wasn't grasping that. I just thought it was cool, so I'm gonna give it a 4. This was like an episode I watched, and I was like really excited to watch the next episode, but I keep thinking, man, there's like 4 or 5 more to go. I was like, Ugh.
Yeah, this was episode 8, so we've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to go.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm giving it a 2. It's just like it's so off the chains with like where they're going with it. Yeah, I know they're trying to show his backstory and like how broken he is, but dude, like every time they're together, it's like they're never battling each other or fighting each other or like anything. It's just always they're like Kilgrave just wants to marry her. She doesn't want to. It's like a broken household. They're not happy together. And like
it's like a chess
end,
match, though,
that's
right? Like
yeah,
she can't attack him.
Why can't she attack him?
Because the second she goes to throw a punch, he's gonna be like, "Stop your punch."
No, I don't think so.
No,
and,
dude.
Well, she's just not going to go out and kill him though either, because heroes aren't supposed to kill people.
Oh my god,
she's
dude.
not a hero.
She's not a hero.
She's a former superhero.
She's an
She used to dress up. She used to dress up as a superhero.
And that's where they keep going with it. It's just like I don't get it where the show is trying to be, and it's trying to be so many weird things, and it's just not hitting for me at all.
Like when she drugged him, right? Like that should be the end of the season.
That was the best part.
It should be the end of the season. Like all you need to do right now is like you don't have to kill him, Tristan. Just break both of his legs and his arms and just make him a cripple.
Sure.
Right? That's not bad.
You have to give it a 2 at least on the basis that the neighbor lady got blown to 1 billion pieces.
That was awesome. And Trisha's boyfriend has like a shard of glass going through his chest.
Was that her boyfriend or was that a different guy? I was trying to look at it.
No, it was that guy. It was the boyfriend, dude.
Yeah.
The guy that wants to put a bullet in Kilgrave, but she won't let him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we need to free the one girl from prison. I'm sorry, dude.
Not buying it, dude.
If she's got to rot in prison, so like a bunch of other people don't have the skin ripped off their face, I guess. Sorry, baby. I'll put some money in your canteen or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I'm giving this one a 4. I enjoyed, as I said, all the whole Kilgrave, Jessica Jones, teach you how to be a superhero and whatnot. And the Hogarth stuff I still loathe. I don't like anything surrounding her character or story whatsoever with her divorce. And,
this shit's bull. It's bull. It's like so stupid.
It's showing how broken her home is.
No, that's her lawyer.
When Luke Cage comes back and the Smack Addict and all those guys.
It might get better.
I just need more Trish. Just give me more Trish. I'll be fine. Trish is the best part of that show.
There you go. Oh yeah, that was AKA WWJD. What would Jessica Jones do?
How terrible is that name?
Be sure to watch next week's episode and meet back up with us next week as we'll be talking more. Getting into the news, not a ton of news this week. Just a little small casting thing for the Flash. They're bringing in the character Trajectory, which someone that's actually a recent character, recently new character that was part of the New 50 or 52 before New 52. But it was a character that Lex Luthor had this everyman drug that he was distributing to people, pretty much having people become superheroes if they wanted to. And this girl wanted to become a superhero. She took the drug and she became Trajectory, a speedster, pretty much. Assuming they're going to change her story around a little bit, since she really didn't last long in the comics. So I think like less than 10 issues total. So yeah, they casted her. Allison Page is going to play her. And that's going to be coming later this season, The Flash, I think in the tail end of the season. So yeah, first female speedster on The Flash that we'll be getting.
Exciting. I always love casted.
I knew you would. And the other side of things, Batman versus Superman, they seem to be teasing little pieces every now and then. They reveal a new image of Batman looking over a destroyed city, and the Omega symbol is in the foreground there, and that is the logo of Darkseid. So I'm assuming this is one of those nightmare sequences that we've seen, especially since Batman's in his nightmare trench coat thing. And this could be what would happen if the Justice League doesn't come together. So this pretty much then leads into the Justice League with Darkseid. And
I hope they don't show him before the movie.
what if it's right at the end or something like that, like last 5 seconds?
No, I mean, like, I hope they don't tease it in a trailer or something. Like,
No, I don't think they would do that. I mean, they already showed Doomsday, but
oh, they showed off that Ninja Turtle thing.
True. Have you guys had the cereal yet?
I actually have the Batman cereal.
I bought it too. I've been eating it. It's great.
It tastes really good.
It's
Chocolate
awesome.
strawberry.
It's the best thing about this Batman vs Superman movie.
I
so
had
far.
both boxes in my hands. Like, do I pick the Superman one or Batman? And I went with Batman.
I knocked the entire row of Superman ones down. Just fuck Superman. Even the back of the box is like, do you like brains or do you like brawn or do you like everything is just pro Batman. It just makes you think, man, Superman sucks. Batman's so much cooler than Superman. Superman, the back of the cereal box says Superman's a meathead and Batman's this like super cool, intelligent
Superman sucks.
battle machine.
Vigilante.
Yeah. So even the cereal thinks Superman's stupid.
Saying a lot.
I'm gonna
Trust
buy
my
this. I'm not
cereal
gonna buy it. You want to tell me how that is, Tristan? I'd love to know if you want to buy it.
I might try it out because I was gonna buy both boxes, but then I got scolded not to. So I only went with one.
What? Dude, really, Tristan?
It happened, man.
No, it doesn't. Chocolate versus.
Sounds like you got your own Kilgrave over there.
You will put this back. Put the Superman box back.
All right, that's all we got for news this week. Join us next week on Adapted, as we'll be talking more Jessica Jones, Man in the High Castle, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Star Wars Rebels. Agent Carter is no longer with us, and I think we're kind of on the fence with Lucifer. Chad Sweeney really likes it.
I'll give Lucifer another shot. I'll try one more. If it's another cop show, I'm out.
Don't forget to check all our content on allertonav.com all week long. Random 30s, Block Party, great show this week as we preview me and Jason going to PAX South this weekend.
The big adventure.
So,
Yeah, if you guys are coming, join us. Tristan's buying.
Nacho helmets and all.
Oh yeah, if you want to know how to build a nacho helmet, join the Block Party this week because Amy breaks that down pretty well.
But yeah, that's it for this week. Join us next week on episode 61. For myself, Tristan, Sweener, Jason, and Chad. We'll catch you then.
Well, don't forget to tell everybody that they can watch the show live every
Oh,
Wednesday. You can watch it 2 days early now. You know.
If you're joining us on Friday, you can watch us live on youtube.com/AllertonAvLive/live.
A lot of lives.
And that happens Wednesday evenings, tentatively 8 p.m. Central. But look for us right after the
8:30. Let's be real.
live.
It takes Sweener a good half hour to get us connected to
He's
the
gotta get prettied
internet.
up.
I don't know. I feel like you guys didn't even start off until.
Now that we're live, Sweener's like, I need to get dressed up and I gotta do all this stuff. So we'll be on at 8:30.
Right after the Block Party, which is also live on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. So right afterwards. Catch it then.
All right.
Adios, guys.
Bye, Felicia.
That's good on you.
You're saving that, weren't you?
What's that?
It's easy.
You were saving that, weren't you?
Oh, I was gonna say it every time you asked me a question, and I was done.